too. I have to stand over here. I've never done this before, bear with me.
Right there, Deb.
Right where?
Right there.
Here?
Look at the video.
Okay, Jackie, are you there? Oh, we're still connected. What did that mean? Jackie, get off the phone.
She's hanging up on me.
Wow.
I didn't like the station.
Did not expect this.
We sent her a message saying, hey, you ready?
Doctor, you need FaceTime.
Exactly. FaceTime.
I think the phone line's just coming back busy. Hello. She's online?
I mean, she was away. Well, at some point she's going to get right and hang up.
Can someone juggle?
We nominate you. We got some gold monkeys.
You know what we can do? Where's Howard? Is Howard here? Oh, right in front of me. How about you tell us about your real estate?
Are you going to say something? Well, come up and say something. Huh? Come up and say something.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait, let's just have Tracy come up real quick.
I just wanted to thank everybody real quick. Sorry. Yeah. I just wanted to thank everybody from Debbie to the ALC, my amazing friend and partner Kelly, and all the agents that have reached out to my family during this difficult time. We all seem to use the beginning statement to my Keller Williams family on our Facebook page. If I were to ask everyone what that meant to them, I'm sure I would get several different answers. To me, it means I love coming to work. The minute you walk in, you're greeted with a smile and a hello. When you walk down the hallway and you are in a great mood or totally frustrated with how your transactions are falling apart, someone always recognizes this on your face and will stop what they were doing and allow you to vent or express your happiness. There is just such a sense of family everywhere you turn in our office. Not many people can say they love their job and the people they work with. I am very lucky to say I have a work family of over 200 people that will always have your back. Thank you again, my Keller Williams family.
And just so everybody knows, does everybody know that Tracy and her family experienced a devastating fire at their house? And the cause of that fire was a toy.
Yes.
What did it end up being?
It ended up being the hoverboard.
A hoverboard.
Was it plugged in?
No.
So think about those hoverboards if you haven't.
Yes, and it was the brand from USA that was not supposed to blow up, and yes, and it destroyed half of my home. So, and thank God my 11-year-old was home at the time. So, I'm sorry. I just want to thank everybody for reaching out to me. This was a very difficult time, and I love all of you guys.
We love you, girlie.
Okay, so we've got good news. We've got a real estate school coming and opening very shortly. Howard and Nadine will explain. Here's your flyer.
All the people that were up here on the panel, I know you all talked about both, but you didn't talk about our in-house teaching. And I think just about everybody that was up here started with our in-house classes. So every day, there's a class taught here by somebody knowledgeable that steps up and takes their time to share their information with you. We also now, we have groups. People always say this. We have a group for every level. And we don't pigeonhole you. We just want you to be with like people. There is Productivity Warriors, which is Helen and Joel. there's masterminds, there's junior masterminds, there's, what's the beginning one? Ignite. Anyway, make sure you attend our classes, please. This is the calendar.
Is she connecting? Aha.
Hi, how's everybody doing today?
Yay!
Oh my gosh, what an excited group of people there, I love that. So I had actually sent you a text, Debbie. Can you guys see me?
Yes.
And you can hear me, obviously, because you're answering, and I can see you too. So thank you so much. Look at those bold tablecloths. I love that. You guys are going all out today. So my name is Jackie Kravitz. I am thrilled and super excited and grateful and thankful to be coming to your area in 2 weeks. I am really, really looking forward to it. Debbie, can you see me? Wave to me. There you go. Okay, perfect. I'm looking straight at the camera, and I see all of you like looking to the left, so it's just throwing me off a little bit. Okay, I'd like to go through a quick exercise with you today, and then I want to share some valuable information about gold with all of you. Is that fair? Will you guys give me like 10-15 minutes? Yes? Say yes.
Yes.
So by a show of hands, just so I know who's in the room, how many of you have taken Bold before? How many of you are Bold graduates? Beautiful. Okay, just so I can split up the room. How many of you have not taken Bold before? Okay, perfect. So it looks like maybe 2/3 have, and then another 1/3 no. Skype is weird because I'm looking at the middle of the screen so I can see you. My camera is on top, so I know I look like I'm looking down, so never mind, okay? So grab a piece of paper. Let's write a couple of things down. Are you ready? Yep. Okay, so please write down, just write down number 1. And by the way, as I speak with you today, you're gonna hear some passion in my voice. And the reason why I'm passionate when I talk about Bold is Bold has undoubtedly, literally transformed my life completely. Okay, the materials, the concept, and what I learned in Bold, and even before Bold, because Diana Kokoska is the author of Bold. I've been in real estate for 21 years, and I've been around Diana and Tony DeCello for 21 years. So she's been in the teachings of Bold have been impacting my life for 21 years. And by the way, when I say transform, I mean transform, okay? Like completely. 21 years ago when I got a real estate license, I came out of a hotel job, front office, receptionist, that kind of stuff, right? Making $30,000 a year. I don't have a college degree. I have an associate in arts that I struggled to get because I was never good in school. English is my second language, so I have a lot of things not working in my favor. I get a real estate license. Within 4 years, I was making over $500,000 a year. That's transformation. Okay, and honestly, this is not about me. I'm giving you a little bio here so you kind of like, where I'm coming from. I know that if I can do it, every single one of you in this room can. No matter what you're thinking, well, I'm different, I'm this. No, I mean, if you would have met me 21 years ago, you never thought I could have sold anything to anybody. Okay, so everything we teach in Bold are learned skills. So did you write down number 1? Say yes.
Yes.
So under number 1, I'd like you to write the answer to this question. It's yes or no. Write down the answer to, did you achieve your goals in the last 6 months? Yes or no? Just write one or the other in number 1. Somebody's not writing. Look, Debbie, look at the room. Somebody's not participating. I can see them. Get your pen. Write down yes or no. Number 2, if the answer is no, write down the dollar gap, meaning, and by the way, back to number 1 real quick. If you didn't have a goal, could you answer yes? didn't have a goal to begin with, right? There is no way you could say yes. So now, let's say you had a goal, you didn't achieve that goal. What's the dollar gap? So my goal is to make $50,000 and I made 30. So the gap is 20. Did everybody write down the gap? Say yes.
Yes.
Now in number 3, write down your average commission check. Debbie, what is the average commission check over there?
Probably 5,000.
5,000. Okay, so write down 5,000. And then under number 4, I'd like you to multiply 5,000 by 20, which is 100,000. That's easy math. You know, I flunked first year in high school. I could do that math, so it's easy. 100,000. Now, under number 5, I want you to write down yes or no, and I want you to circle 1. Do you consider yourself to be a good investor? Not a great investor, just a good investor. If you see a good investment, you would take advantage of it. Yes or no?
Yes.
Circle it. And now under number 6, I want you to write down, are your answers to lines number 2 and number 4 greater than $799? It is, right? And the reason I take you through this exercise is if you have not achieved your goal in the last 6 months, there is a gap. And there is a gap that I know 100% sure that Bold can help fill that gap. And the cost of Bold is $799. Now, where does the 20 come from? I ask you to multiply your commission check by 20. The average agent who takes Bold writes 14 contracts in a 7-week period. I just graduated a Bold room in Asheville, North Carolina yesterday. 13.5 contracts per agent, average in a room of 75. And I know for a fact that you guys in this room are not even average. So could you exceed that? Could you do 20 when we know the average is 14? Absolutely. Now, I asked you if you consider yourself to be a good investor. If you saw a good investment, would you take advantage of it? Bold is an investment in yourself. And what's exciting about Bold is, Debbie, your market center offers a reimbursement program, right?
Yes,
Are they all aware of what that is?
I hope so.
Do you want to stand up real quick and tell us?
Okay, so the first 10 who sign up will be reimbursed on your first 2 transactions. Everyone that's after that 10, then you'll be reimbursed on your first 4 transactions. So you will totally be repaid after 4 transactions, $200.
Which we hit our 10.
Pardon me?
We've hit the 10
We
already.
hit the 10, okay, but still being reimbursed over 4 transactions, still a good deal, guys.
I mean, when you think about it, you know, and you think you're investing in yourself, the market center is investing on you. There is absolutely no reason why any one of you in this room should walk out of the room today without registering for Bold. I mean, that's the reality of it. Because you're going to invest the time. And I can assure you that, see, if you sign up for Bold and you just come every week and you sit there and you're physically there and mentally you're not. I mean, can anybody relate to that? I mean, that happens to me, right? Sometimes your mind is somewhere else. You're there physically, and you play at a 10. You do everything we ask you to do. You follow through with the assignments that we give you every week. It's impossible for you not to get value out of this program, and your market center is paying for you to grow yourself and your business. So, let me ask a question. Does anybody have a story in their heads about why they cannot sign up for this Bold? Does anybody have a story in their head? Raise your hands if there's a story in your head about why you can't sign up or you're not going to sign up. If nobody's raising their hands, Debbie, they're ready to fill out their registration form. Yeah, one or the other, right? Either I have a story as to why I'm not going to do it, or I'm ready to do it. So I asked you about a story because for those of you who've taken Bold, you know what I'm talking about. We all have a story in our heads about everything in our lives, right? Please say yes, because if not, I'm going to feel like I'm really, really crazy, because I have a story about everything, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, we all do, right? And unfortunately, this story in our heads, which in Bold we call the drunk monkey, it's not always positive, and it's not always helping us improve our lives. Would you agree on that?
Yes.
And I want you to write this down. You guys have a pen and paper there, right? Write this down. 90% of success is mindset. What does that mean? 90% of your success is determined by the story in your head. Because mindset is habitual mental patterns that determine how you interpret and respond to situations. It's just the story in your head. So when you think about it, if 90% of success is mindset, it's the story you're telling yourself about why you can and cannot get something done or accomplish something, and you have a negative story in your head about Bold or about success or selling more homes or making more money. In Bold, we can help you understand this process in your brain of what's going on with this story. And basically, look, it's this simple. Change the story. You change the story and you change your life. So please write something else down. You wrote down 90% of success is mindset, right? Yeah?
Yep.
Write this down now. Everything is energy. Everything is energy. The pen you are writing with is energy. The chair you're sitting on is energy. And money is also energy. Did you write down money is energy? Write it down, please. Now, if money is energy, and everything is energy, would you agree with me that you either have positive energy or negative energy? Say yes.
Yes.
One or the other. It's either positive or negative. Now, is money positive or negative?
Positive.
Was there anyone who didn't answer, Debbie? Yeah. I know that every room that I speak with, there are realistically, whether you say it out loud or not, some of us, and myself included, when I first started selling real estate, I had a lot of negative thinking around money. Money is the root of all evil. Money doesn't grow on trees. I don't need this. I don't need that. We've all been conditioned to have some negative energy around money. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah. And at the same time, we know that money is positive because we can do a lot of good with money. We can have great experience. Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we can help the poor. We can share things with our families, friends. There are a lot. We can impact other people's lives when we have more money. So we know money is positive. Yes.
Yes.
And yet, realistically, we know that many of you initially in your mind, you don't have a positive energy around money. And what we learn in Bold is that whatever our energy is, positive or negative, we are attracting that. So, I want you to write this down, please. I learned this from a coach many years ago, and it's one of those concepts that changed my life. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. And a lot of the beliefs that we have that limit ourselves, we're not even aware of it. It's autopilot. It's just how we've behaved, how we thought all our lives. We don't even know that it's there. And by acknowledging that we might have some negative energy around money, we can then make some changes. Now I want you to write something else down. This is a concept we learn in Bold. Write down pain versus pleasure. Please write that down. Pain versus pleasure is a concept that governs our lives, yours and mine, all of our lives. And in Bold, we learn that we take action. Whatever you do or don't do, it's because of one of two reasons. Either you're moving towards pleasure or you're moving away from pain. Okay? That's it. There's no other choice. Either you want something pleasurable or you're avoiding pain. So Debbie,
I'm here.
look around the room for me. I'm going to ask them a question. How many of you call for sale by owners? Raise your hands. 3, a few of you do. Okay. Yeah? Does that sound accurate, Debbie, from what you know about them?
Kind of.
Yeah? So for those of you who don't call for sale by owners, tell me why you don't. Tell me why you don't. Yes?
I used to.
Okay.
I don't because it's harder business than calling my database.
Harder than calling your database. Okay, hey, and we don't want to replace it. We don't want to say, okay, I'll start calling principals and I'll abandon my database, right? If we could bring them both together. For the gentleman who said my database is easier, and for everybody else, I want you to consider this. If we gave you overwhelming, compelling evidence that for sale by owners can be a great part of your business, and that you could actually use systems and models and scripts that we teach in Bold, and you could set 10 FSBO appointments per month, and you could go on and take 8 or 9 of those listings, would that be of value to you? If we could do that, would that be of value? Say yes. I mean, it should be of value to everyone. If we could help you how to sell more homes in less time, would that be of value? If we could show you and teach you systems and models where for every seller listing you have, you could get 2 or 3 referrals a year, would that be of value to you?
Yes.
Yeah. And if we can, through Diana's material, give you proven system scripts that will increase your number of transactions by 14 in the 7 weeks that you are in Bold, that would be of value, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So does everybody in the room have a registration form, Debbie? Tell me how many people are in the room. How many agents? How many agents are in the room?
50.
How many?
50.
50? Wow, so there must be some like on the side that I can't see. Oh, okay, because I could only see like 2 rows of tables. All right. So for those of you who can see me, hi, I can see you. Okay, so 50 agents in the room. So here's the deal. I talked to Debbie about this a couple of days ago. Here's what I'd like to do. When this meeting is over, if Debbie is holding at least 25 full Bold registrations in her hands with payment information ready to be processed, I told Debbie that I personally will give 2 $200 Bold scholarships. You can do a drawing, Debbie. You got 25. You pull 2 names, and 2 of those will get $200 in addition to your full reimbursement that you're going to get from your market center. So not only Bold is free, you are getting paid $200 to take Bold. 2 of you. We got to have 25 full Bold registrations by the end of the meeting. And here's what I propose. You sign up for Bold. You play all in. You show up every single week. You do what we ask you to do. I'm there. I'm in the room at 7:30 in the morning. Bold doesn't start till 8:30. And what I like to do at 8 a.m. is do a special morning coaching session. So we'll together, at second week, we'll determine what are some of the topics that most of you want help with. It could be handling objections. It could be closing for appointments and signatures on a listing appointment, or presentation, or handling commission objections, whatever you want. We'll spend 20 minutes at 8 a.m. before Bold starts. And however many of you show up, we'll do a special morning. You participate in everything we're doing. You do all of your assignments. You do what we ask you to do. And in step 7, which is the last day of Bold, if you come to me and say, Jackie, I did not get value out of this program, and you can honestly say you've played at a 10, and I will know if you played at a 10 because I'm going to be in the room with you, I will give you back your $7.99. That's how confident I am that Bold can transform your life and your business. The only way that you're not going to get value, learn, grow, and make more money is if you don't show up one week, you don't do what we ask you to do. Well, because it is entirely up to you. I'm the vehicle for the best training, coaching program in the entire world, guys. Bold is, it's extraordinary. So, Debbie, we got the deal. Yeah?
Love the deal.
Okay, perfect. So remember, you're reimbursed anyhow. Get me 25 full registrations, Debbie, and 2 agents in the room will get paid $200 to attend Bold. Are there any questions from any of you that I can answer? Any questions?
There's no question.
Well, I don't know if that's good or bad. I mean, a couple of questions might be good, especially from those of you who have not taken Bold. Yeah? For those of you who've not taken Bold, what is Bold? Some people are like kind of confused about what Bold is, right? No questions. I'm just kind of prompting to see if there's anything you want to know, anything you want to know about, I don't know, Diana, me, or whatever, before we wrap up. No questions, Debbie. The only thing left to do is gather those registration forms. And this is an investment in yourself, guys. I'll be there in 2 weeks. I can't wait to see you. If you have any questions, my email address is JackieKravitz@yahoo.com. Send me an email, and I'll get back with you within a couple hours. So thank you very much for your time. I'll see you all in 2 weeks. Thank you.
Now I can turn this on. That was my fault, guys. I'm sorry. Anyway, so what did you think? Yeah?
Excellent.
You think we'll get 25 registered? I hope so. We've never had that kind of a deal before, ever. That's huge. And she's a piece of work this way. She does not give up. She called me. In fact, I was on a vacation day. And I was busy, and I had appointments, and I was talking to people. She's calling me saying, Debbie, I need to talk with you. And she would not give up until I talked to her. She's nuts. Anyway.
So the question has come, like, if they've already registered, it doesn't count towards the 25 today?
I don't believe so. But those 10 that have already registered are already getting the advanced payment.
Okay.
The accelerated payment plan.
So I think we need 25 today.
No, our goal was 25. Oh, no.
We can find out. I could call her. I'll call her and find out for sure. But I hope a whole bunch of you get registered. It's life-changing. Is Mike here? Okay. All right, Howard, do you want to go ahead and talk about your school?
Okay, does everybody know what today's date is?
21st.
Wow, did everybody check their profit sharing? I got $275 today. I don't know what my wife got because I don't have access to her bank account. What's hers is hers and what's mine is hers.